Welcome back, Dinky Doo. This is Ian from Off-Grid with Peniglen Homestead. So hi to everyone. Now, I'm doing a product review before we do the main part of the video, and it's a cracking bit of kit, honestly. It really is. And it's a security camera, but it's got the solar panel on it. It's tracking, so it tracks to keep power with the sun all day long. It's a brilliant bit of kit, honestly. And the camera resolution is really good as well, really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to catch up with the end of this video and have a good natter with you, and then tell you what's been happening. I'll give you the updates and everything, and I will see you after the video. And remember, this is a paid product review, and the only products I do is that are tested, that's working and I like. So I will catch you in a minute. Hi, welcome back. Now, this product review is a paid product review. It's a security camera by Baseus, and what it is, it's a solar tracking camera. Now, when I say tracking, I mean sun tracking. So what you'll find is, as you get it working, the solar panel will rotate all day long to get continuous charge off the sun, so the battery will not go flat. Okay, so this is a paid product review, and they've reached out to me, and to be honest with you, I've not tried it yet, and I do mean that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go through a bit of the spec, and then I'm going to go outside, install it, and then we'll have a look and see what it's like. But to be honest with you, I've seen the reviews on it, I've seen the write-ups on it, and it is a really good product, and I mean a good product. It's a 2K camera. Now, it's got 8 gig memory in it already, so you don't have to pay extra for holding the information, the videos and everything. So it's all on. I've downloaded the app, which I genuinely have, and I've set it all up, and it is really good quality, the picture. So like I say, it is 2K, it's Wi-Fi as well. So I've connected it to the router, I've done everything. You get the device to fit it onto the wall, and you also get the instructions as well, which is that. But to be honest with you, you know what it's like when you get something for new. It always says, oh, download with the app to get it going anyway. You could be doing it 10 or 15 times. In all fairness, you can, and it still won't recognise it or synchronise with it. I swear to you on my life, tonight I've connected this up, and it connected first time it found it straight away, connected to my router because I got Starlink, connected to that straight away, no problem at all. So I've had my phone, I've looked at the imaging on it, I've moved it around. Honestly, it looks good, it looks really good. So what we'll do is we'll take it outside, and that's the camera. So as you can see, with the solar panel, it's really good. And what we'll do is we'll take it outside and we'll have a look. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to fit this very simply to the wall. So that's obviously the camera, so I'll put that in my pocket, and then we'll fit this with 2 simple screws. That's it, very simply done. 2 simple screws, and then you fit this back on the top. That's it. And then the camera just automatically screws straight on. Now we'll set it up and we'll see how it goes. Now the camera is a 2K HD camera. It's 145 degree wide angle view. It comes with a rotating solar panel, which I will show you in a second. It tracks the sun for optimal charging. It's got advanced night vision with a night vision light. It's got camera spotlight. It's ideal for outdoor use. It is fully waterproof. It's easy to fit, which I've showed you, onto a wall, a fence or a tree, and it's ideal for all weather conditions. It's Wi-Fi Connect. It's got two-way audio. You can record footage for up to a month and a half without having cloud storage needed. No hidden costs and easy to set up, which it is. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the solar as it tracks the sun. There, you can see it tracking. Now you should be able to hear me on the recording. Hopefully it's coming through nice and clear. Nice and clear. So as you can see, I've turned on the night vision. You can see how well it covers it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go outside now, so you'll see me on camera, but when I go out my security lights will come on as well. Now, if you like that product, which I think, honestly, I do think it's a good product, the resolution on it's really good, it records well, honestly, it's a really good quality. Because sometimes you can get a device that you buy and you hold it in your hand and there's no quality to it, it's crappy plastic and it's no good. Well, that is a really good quality product, that, really good. Now, if you are interested, all the information is in the description below this video, and there will also be a discount code there as well. So grab yourself a bargain. It is really good bit of kit, honestly, really good. Now what's been happening? Right, I'm out of hospital. I went to hospital Wednesday, Thursday last week. I had to stop in. And I had to have the camera done. Obviously I've been telling you what's been happening with that. I had to have the camera in, so I had to stay a while in hospital. I weren't well after anaesthetic. I've not been well at all. I've had depression come, and because you know I have a lot of problems as well. I suffer with bipolar, so I think the anaesthetic has affected my medication really, so I'm having quite a few symptoms of my illness. Nothing drastic like, but I am feeling it. Do you know what I mean? I'm coping with it, but I'm feeling it. So I've been taking it easy the last few days, and they did the camera on me. I had to, like I say, have a general anaesthetic for that. And the doctor came to see me next morning, and he said they've done 4 biopsies. So I don't know why they've done 4 biopsies, but they've done 4 biopsies. And I said, what happens now? And he says, well, he says we're going to make sure you're okay, because obviously having complications with this anaesthetic. And he says that all the information from the biopsies will go to your doctor at the hospital, and she'll ring you and make an appointment for you to come in to see her. So I said to him, I said, look, what do you think's wrong with me? He said, well, to be honest, I'm not 100% sure. But he said, I think when you're eating your food, or you've got food in your stomach, then your stomach is twisting itself while you've got this food in you that's causing you to have irritable bowel syndrome. So I went, oh great, that's great, that, innit? So I said, look, I said, all these meds that I'm on now with all these tablets, honestly, I'm like a walking pharmacy. All these tablets I'm on, they're not working at all. And he says, I said, is there anything else that I could go on instead? He said, well, you're lucky because they've started bringing out new tablets for it, irritable bowel. So he says, they might put you on, that woman doctor might put you on some of these new drugs that might help you more. So I says, right, okay, so I came back, all this will make you laugh, right? I come back. Kev says I only stop in hospital because we're all nurses. Anyway, before I take a bit about Kev, I was in hospital, and I come round from anaesthetic and I'm in the recovery department, and I did my usual. I didn't know I'd done it. The nurses were telling me after. They said every time a good looking nurse came up, I said, nurse, you know, we've got to stop meeting like this, you know. Do you know you are beautiful? You're a really beautiful nurse. We could be married within the hour. And they were all laughing. So, but I tell you what were interesting, right? When I was in, the doctor came to see me next morning, and he said to me, he says, for soon as he walked through the way, he says, what are you doing? I went, how do you mean? He says, you're on your iPad. I goes, I don't know. He said, how long have you been on that? I said, all night. He said, what are you doing on it? I said, I'm working on it. I'm editing videos. I'm working on it. I explained that I was a YouTuber to him, like. And he says, you shouldn't be doing that. He says, you've had a general anaesthetic. You're not allowed to make any decisions or go on the internet or go on anything, buy anything, do anything. You've literally got to stay away. You can't go near a cooker, gas cooker, electric cooker. You can't do anything, no appliances, anything. He said, has the staff not told you? I goes, no, they kept bringing me coffee in. He just shook his head. He couldn't believe it. But this is an interesting one, man. I came home, right, and I were rough when I come home, and I've been rough for like 3 or 4 days. Anyway, I came home, and Kev came up to me, right, and I think he'd missed me, to be honest. He came up to me and said, I'm glad you're back home now, and he walked off. That's a big thing, because it's not like Kev to say things like that. So, but my brother says the only problem is your cooking. So, but what I did was I did going up to going in. I did a batch of cooking. So there were meals in the fridge for Kev, so he would have some food while I was in hospital. So I made sure of that, because he wouldn't have really ate much otherwise. He always says that he would, but I know for a fact he wouldn't. He'd rather have got a packet of crisps out and a chocolate bar and a malted milks out, you know, eat all, binge out on them, fill himself up rather than make himself something to eat. He's always been that way. So I made sure he had meals that he could just take out of the fridge and put it in the microwave. But luckily he did do that. So that's about that. So that's about all my news. Now, what we have been doing, well, tell a lie, Kev's been doing it, right? Where the sink is over there, you can't see off camera, but where the sink is over there, we had 2 taps on the wall, right? And when the ambulance man come to see me to take me to hospital, they was taking a mickey. They might be watching this. Kevin, who was called Kevin as well, he was taking the mickey out of these taps and he couldn't stop laughing. So I told Kev, right? I told Kev when I came back, he's going, oh, I'm not having that. So he's ordered this, so we've took them pipes off and we've connected them underneath, well, Kev has. And we've got a mixer tap, which I've never ever had a mixer tap before, and it's brilliant, honestly, really, really good. And Kev's installed it all, done it all and everything. We took them taps off. So if you're watching Kevin, who's the ambulance man, when you come to see me next, let's hope I'm not in hospital very often, but when you see me next, you'll be able to see this mixer tap, so you won't be able to take me down. So he's done that, and then what we've done is underneath we had a cabinet under there, screwed into the frame, with shelves in that we had obviously stuff in. But what I didn't know is behind that is obviously the drainage pipes for the sink. Well, they were leaking bad. I didn't know. So all underneath were rotten. Well, the floor wasn't rotten, but I had some carpet there. It were drenched and rotten. So we only realised that was the case because when we've been clearing the back out, we noticed in that corner it was soaking wet and it was slowly dripping on the outside, so we knew there was some sort of an issue. So Kev took the cabinet out, he's cut the carpet out. Luckily the floor's not rotten, so, and then we've been sorting the piping out in the corner and stuff. So yeah, he's done a really good job, Kev, to be honest with you. He's done a good job. So that's about virtually all my news, to be honest. I've not really done much jobs other than that. I've tried to take it easy because the doctor, when he saw me, he says, because he knew I was having problems with my mental health when I was due to anaesthetic, and he says, you've really just got to take it easy. So I kind of did that. So I got plenty of rest. The food were lovely in hospital. I didn't want to come home because of food. So, but listen, this'll make you laugh, right? This'll make you laugh. I was in hospital, and last day I was in, right? The staff come in, they said, oh, we booked your ambulance, you'll be going home today. I went, right. I said, what time they come in? She says, oh, well, you're booked to go about 1 o'clock. I went, can I have my lunch if it comes before they arrive? She says, yeah, don't worry, you can have your lunch. I'm not kidding you. The trolley come up with the food in it outside my door. Ambulance service turned up, didn't they? So I couldn't have my dinner. I couldn't believe it, honestly. I was gutted. But I tell you what, I also, the first night I was in, on the menu was cheeseburger and chips and an ice cream, jelly and ice cream. And I kid you not, the cheeseburger were huge. It was about this big. Honestly, it was massive, and it were a proper cheeseburger, and it was lovely. Honestly, it was gorgeous. Because the problem I have is, because I live so far out, then when you go, the nearest place to me, big shops, is Stranraer. Well, they've got takeaways in Stranraer, but there's no McDonald's or anything like that. But they won't deliver to me because I live so far out, you see. So I've not had a takeaway in such a long time. Do you know, it's years since I had a takeaway. So that cheeseburger I had in hospital, oh God, I could have died. It was that nice. But you know, when you eat something that tastes so nice that you've not had for so long, you eat it right slow, don't you? Right? You nibble just little bits off at a time, don't you? So we're doing that. So now listen, I'm going to get off. But what I'm going to be doing is the next few videos that you're watching, I'm going to be doing some work, because as you notice, when I do the product reviews, I've got a piece of wood that sits on here. But what I've decided to do is I'm going to make a frame for it to go round on, and then the wood go on top and screw it all together. So I'm thinking of doing that in the next few days. So because with this being cast iron, Kev's got a sweat on that, I'm going to break it. I know it won't break, they're absolutely solid, honestly they're solid, but Kev's got it in his head, I'm going to break it. So I'm going to make that proper wood thing to go on, so I'll just keep that at the back of the fire down there out of the way. So listen, I will see you next video. Now listen, if you're new to the channel, this is the first video you've watched, then please press the subscribe button and ring the bell for all notifications, so you'll get to know when I'm doing a video. And I am going to be doing some more product reviews in the next few weeks. There's some brilliant kit coming that I'm waiting for, and it's really good stuff actually. And there's another review that I'm going to be doing within the next week and a half, and it's a great bit of kit. I'm really looking forward to trying it. But the thing is, I'm not going to tell you what it is, I'm not going to tell you, but honestly it's brilliant. And to be honest with you, I'm a bit wary of using it. You'll know why when you see it, but it's honestly, it's top notch. I've put it all together, it's brilliant, honestly. Right, now listen, I will see you soon. So you stay safe. No, what's it? I've got me saying wrong now, isn't it? Stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you next time. Back down at the cabin. I couldn't get my words out then, could I? Alright, you stay safe. See you soon. Bye.